Mock percentile versus CAT percentile. Now, this is a very common question that a lot of you all ask, that I'm scoring X percentile in my mocks. Does that mean that I'll score the same in CAT? Will it improve? Will it deprove? What will it be? While obviously performance on the day matters, one additional important parameter that you should always take into consideration is the number of people writing a paper. Now, in CAT, we know about 3 lakh people write the paper. In CAT 2024, it was about 2.9. So let me take about 3 lakh as a benchmark. Now, in a mock, you're generally being benchmarked by about say 10,000, 15,000 people. Ab samjho, main 3 lakh वहां लेता हूं, mock का 10,000 लेता हूं to do the simple math. In the 3 lakh people who are writing the CAT exam, roughly our experience tells us not more than 50 to 60% of the people have put in the money, the hard work, the sweat, and the work needed to go ahead and be a serious candidate. The others, let's assume 40% of that 1.2 lakh people are just there making up numbers. They are there, why? Because they've been forced, or they've just went ahead like a crowd, or they just thought, ठीक है, एक backup रख लेते, क्या होता है, prep ज़्यादा की नहीं है. So those 1.2 lakh are not real competition. Let me assume that now of the 10,000 people who are writing a mock, everybody is serious, and you're competing against the serious lot here because they put in the money, they put in the sweat, they put in the hours, they put in the work, they put in all the effort that is needed to go ahead and crack this exam. And say you get a 50 percentile there, that means your rank is 5,000 out of these 10,000. Assume it remains 50 percentile in the serious candidates who write CAT as well. That means of the 1.8 lakh people writing CAT, you are at a 50 percentile. Your rank is 90,000. Now the 1.2 lakh additional who were there, I am expecting, since you put in so much of effort, and that's something that we've seen over the years, you generally end up scoring better than them. So your rank now will no longer be 90,000 out of 1.8, it might be 90,000 out of probably 3 lakhs, or maybe 1 lakh out of 3 lakhs, say 10,000, even there turn out to be better than you. So your percentile now, if it's 90,000 out of 3 lakh, is suddenly a 70 percentile because your rank is 90,000 and there are 30% of the students better than you. And if it's 1 lakh, it's a 66.67 percentile. That means a 50 percentile moves to a 66.67 or a 70 percentile in the actual exam. Now this will happen at the lower end. As you keep going up, so you move towards the 90 percentile, 95, 99. Now the people who are going to end up and score that in the actual CAT exam are those serious candidates. So now it's not going to be that my percentile is going to see a similar jump. What will happen is, generally rule of thumb, 50 moves to a 70, 70 moves to an 80, 85, and 80 moves to about an 88, a 90 moves to about a 95, a 95 moves to about a 97.5, 97 to about a 99, 99 to about a 99.4, 99.5, and a 99.5 generally remains in that ballpark, which is why the percentile predictor that we come up with as well takes all of this into consideration, and it's an AI based one. So look forward to that and ensure that you keep this in mind when you're judging your performance. All the best.